Hello people, welcome one and all to Jojo's Learning Club.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Jojo's Learning Club. So I'm Jojo Verghese and I'll be the tutor for this educational channel, and this is my part 3 of algebra where I'll be discussing on brackets and factorization. So in an algebraic expression, when 2 or 3 algebraic expressions are written and when they have a common factor, these common factor can be written outside of the bracket. So let's explore it. So AB plus AC. From these two expressions, you can see that A is a common factor for both of these expressions, and so you can write it as A into B plus C. And writing in this process is called factorization. And this is what I said, when you have common factors and these common factors can be written outside of the bracket. And that's all about, and let's do some problems to explore more on brackets and factorization. So my first problem, so here I'm just going to do it, factorize it. So the problem was 6xy plus 3yz minus 4zy. So while analyzing this problem, you can see that y is the common factor in all these algebraic expressions. So there's only y is there, right? So I'm going to take this y outside. So how can you represent it now? 3x plus 3z minus 4z. Again, you see that 3z and minus 4z, they are of the same expression, right? So you can simplify it and write it as minus z into y. So this is all about factorization. Factorization to the lowest possible. So now let's do some problems from A to F, and so you will get a better understanding on algebra. Okay, so the first problem is remove the brackets and simplify the expression. So we need to simplify the expression into the smallest. So 3ab plus 2 into b plus c minus 4 into c plus d. As I said, when you have brackets, so what you have to do here? Multiply this with same. Actually, you can see that this is the, you have seen this formula somewhere. This is actually the basic law of arithmetic, where you write a into b plus c is same as ab plus ac. Actually, this is the reverse law of arithmetic. So now back to the problem. 2b plus 2c minus 4c minus into 4c minus into plus minus, so minus 4d. Now simplify it. 3ab 2b plus 2b, again what, 2c and minus 4c, so you can write as minus 2c minus 4d. So that's all about, and this is the simplified form. And now let's do the problem number B. So a square minus 2a minus ab minus a into 3b plus a. So interesting problem, right? So when you have want to multiply with minus, so you have to multiply here, minus 2a minus into minus plus. So plus ab minus 3ab minus a square. So because minus into plus is minus, so minus a into plus a is minus a square. A square minus a square, so it gets cancelled down. Again you have minus 2a here, and again ab minus 3ab, which is nothing but minus 2ab, plus and minus, minus 2a minus 2ab. So while seeing this expression, what do you see as the common factors? I see as minus 2a in both these variables are of same. So I'm taking minus 2a outside. So what would be balance here? 1. And what would be here? Plus b. So if you have any doubts, just rewrite it again. So minus 2a minus 2ab. So it's the same value, and this is what called factorization is all about. Yeah, factorization is. And the next problem is C. A plus b into a minus b. Actually, you have a formula for it, which I will be discussing on the later videos. For now, we are going to use the algebra and try to solve it. So you can do it in two ways. Either you can multiply these numbers and add together like this. This is the method which you have learned from the basic law of arithmetic, and now I'm going to show you another way. So you have this expression, right? A plus B. So to write it together, you have to just first multiply it with A, just see it, and then multiply minus B. So A, when you multiply these values, A square plus AB, and when you multiply with B, what it is? Minus AB, minus B into B, minus B square. So AB and AB gets cancelled down. So what is your value? A square minus B square. I hope you can use whichever way, and the final answer would be A square minus B square. So that's all for the problem number C. I hope it's everything clear. Okay. And now let's do 3x minus 4y the whole square. So you don't have to actually memorize for now the formulas. I know that there is a formula for a minus b the whole square. So but for the time period, we are going to practice algebraic expression using arithmetic laws. So you know that a square is nothing but a into 8. So just write it as 3x minus 4y into 3x minus 4y. So I'm going to now using basic law of arithmetic. So 3x into 3x is 9x square. 3x into minus 4y is minus 12y. Again, minus 4y into 3x is minus 12y. Minus 4y into minus 4y is 16y square. So 9x square minus 12y plus minus 12y is minus 24y plus 16y square is the answer for this. So when you go further to algebra, you don't have to write it. You have the formula for a minus b the whole square, which is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here a is 3x and b is 4y. So which I will be discussing on later. So for the time being, just try to do and understand more on algebra. So this was the answer for the problem number D. And now we have two more problems where we need to factorize the answers. So let's do it. So now let's go directly to the problem number E. It is 2ax minus 3ay plus 2bx minus 3by. So either you can group together numbers with A or numbers with B, A and B, or numbers with X and Y. So I'm going to group together numbers with A. So here you have balance 2x and here you have minus 3y. So here what would it would be? I'm going to take again B from here. So 2x minus 3y. So while doing this problem, did you analyze something? These values are same. So when you have common values, what do? You just take it outside of the bracket. So 2x minus 3y, I'm going to take it outside. So what is balance here? A. And here plus B. So this is the final value for this problem. If you have any doubts, just do it the reverse, then you will get the final answer. So that's all for the problem number E. And now let's do the problem number F. X square plus 3x square, x square plus 3x square minus x minus 3. So when you analyze this problem, you can see that x square is common here, right? So what is the balance here? 1. And what is the balance over here? Sorry, x square plus 3x square, you can directly write it as 4x square minus x minus 3. And 4x square, which you can write it as x into 4x minus 1 minus 3. So this is the maximum which I can factorize on. So x into 4x square minus x minus 3. So that's the value for the problem number F. I hope it was very easy. And this is all about brackets and factorization. I will come up with the next part on algebra. Until then, see you and bye bye.